Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode on the Endless Entities server. Today, we're going to be fighting the dragon. We're going to be fighting the Ender Dragon, which is really exciting, and this video it's going to be really fun, and it's also going to be a partial semi-tutorial as well, because fighting the dragon can be really difficult. So, thought I might give you guys a couple of tips and some tricks so that you can fight the dragon in your own world. So, first thing I want to do though before we actually start prepping and getting ready is I want to show you guys a couple of changes I made. So, you might have noticed our enchantment setup is replaced by nether wart, and that's because down here, as you can see, I've added some bubble columns, and not going to go on those just yet because right here we have a friend. He snuck in through the nether portal. I think he's trying to join our realm, but nope, I caught him, and yeah, I caught Silent Whisperer in our realm. So this is kind of hilarious because his sword is quite obviously bugging out a lot. It should not do that. It should not be there at all. Which kind of works because Silent seems to love his bugs. So if any of you know Silent Whisperer, go ahead and let him know that I caught him trying to sneak into our realm. So anyways, back over here, this is our bubble columns. And if I go down one, there we go. We are now into the lobby room. So I call this the lobby. So this is behind this door. This is where the normal our XP farm is, and actually a lot of people on the server really want to use it. So I've created a system of passes, so you have to buy a pass in order to use it. So enchantment farm only for those with a pass, and to use the farm, please put your pass in an item frame. So you put one in here, and then you just walk on in, and you can have a max of 2 people with passes in at one time. I don't need a pass because it's my farm, but that's a thing. So yeah. Passes cost 1 diamond, and it's an unlimited pass to all this, so you get to take a pretty cool view of the spawner. Then we have this is a smelting system, so you can actually smelt armor into ingots, and it doesn't produce a lot, but it produces some, so that's cool. You've got a lot of rotten flesh and some other things, all that. We've got a little fish farm here. It's not AFK, but it's a little nice fish farm. Over here is the trident room where you throw your trident, and over here is an enchanting setup. So we got an anvil, a what is this called? A grindstone, and some lapis. So, and also this is level 30, so that's great. Anybody who wants to enchant their stuff, this is a perfect place for you. Alright, enough of the shenanigans, let's get to what you actually came here for. And that is the dragon fight. So, there are a lot of different things that you need to know when you're fighting the dragon. First, most importantly probably, the dragon is a she, okay? Do not call the dragon a he, it is a she. It's confirmed by Notch. Don't just call her a she, okay? Second is you're going to need a really good suit of armor. So right now I have what do I have? I have protection 4 on everything, and unbreaking, and some thorns on everything as well. So I do not recommend having thorns because those could damage your armor very quickly. They can break them, but at least have protection 4 on everything and on breaking. Fire protection, blast protection, and projectile protection do absolutely nothing against the dragon. So make sure that you just get protection, overall protection on them. So that's going to be my armor that I use for this fight. And yeah, also when you make sure that you bring at least a stack of golden apples, that you bring 2 or 3 stacks of any kind of block of your choice. You can bring some iron golems. That actually is extremely helpful. A lot of people underestimate the power of iron golems versus endermen. And also make sure you bring a pumpkin for your head, because it turns out that you actually look at endermen a lot without actually knowing it, and those guys attack you a lot, and it is really annoying when you're trying to fight a dragon. Next, you're going to need a bow. So right now I have my god bow, and I also have a backup one right here, and I also have some arrows, a bed. Just make sure you bring a bed so that you can set your spawn at the stronghold in case you die. And also make sure you bring a lot of slow falling potions. People kind of underestimate the power of slow falling potions, because the Ender Dragon she is a tough cookie, and she will throw you across the center island. She will throw you right into the void, so make sure you get some slow falling so you have a good chance to throw some ender pearls, and also make sure you bring ender pearls. I don't have any on me right now, but we're gonna collect some once we get into the end, and the iron golems will kill a lot of endermen, which will make that job a little easier. It's also very important that you bring lots and lots of food, a really good sword, and possibly some other backup things as well, because it's very likely that you will die trying to fight this dragon, and so you want to have some backups just in case. And here we are into the dragon fight. So this was a pretty darn fun fight. For some reason, my microphone decided not to record the entire thing, so I just had to kind of turn the footage into a time lapse, which kind of works out. It looks pretty great either way. So there are a lot of ways to kill the dragon, and I'm not going to get into every different way in this video. That's a whole nother video, but I will show you my way of killing the dragon, which is the iron golem strategy. So what you basically do is put iron golems everywhere, and they will take care of the endermen, and they will also give you a couple of pearls, which can be helpful and useful later on. This kills 2 birds with 1 stone, because you don't have to run around collecting pearls, and the iron golems will mostly take care of all the endermen for you, so you won't have to worry about that either. This was all in all a pretty great dragon fight, pretty darn successful, and thanks to Skyflyer and SandsCrates for helping me out with that, because they kind of did most of the work. I kind of took care of the endermen while they actually took care of the dragon and also the pillars. After fighting the dragon, we all went for a pretty large, pretty fun end raid. I got a couple of elytra, gave one to Skyflyer, and Sans got some elytra on her own as well. I also got a lot of shulker boxes, which is going to make storage way, way easier for me. So that is something that I definitely look forward to using. Alright everyone, now we are back at the base. There are a couple things that I'd like to show you guys first before we leave. So first of all, we added some of these pillager banners and some end stuff that we collected at the raid, so that's awesome. And there's something else off in this direction that I'd also like to show you. And that is this guy. This is our mending villager. And so because I'm on mobile, you can't actually see that this book is mending, but it is. Trust me, it is mending. And we're going to need a name for this guy. So if you guys have any name suggestions, be sure to leave them in the comments below, and I'll consider them and also run them through with Sans, because this is also her villager. Not going to tell you where this guy is, because I don't want any of the other players stealing him. This is our villager. And yeah, so that's pretty great. We got mending, so that means I also have mending on my sword, I have it on my pickaxe, I have it on my trident, on all of my gear except for my helmet, because I have to enchant that still. And that's about it. There's also something else I'd like to show you guys, and that is this thing that you see up here in the distance. This is what you think it is. It is a pillager outpost and also a raid farm. So it is amazing. It's absolutely amazing. I use Silent Whisper's design. I built this with Sans, actually. Right here, there's a sign that says property of Floppy and Sans, and it's amazing. It's really, really amazing. It produces insane amounts of loot. You get all of this. You get tons of emeralds, tons of totems of undying, some gunpowder, and a lot of other stuff. As you can see, I've decorated the place. I'm not sure what Sans will think of this, but yeah, I've done a little bit of decorating. We also got this grindstone in case you have some enchanted gear that you want to disenchant. And well, that's actually a pretty good shovel. But yeah, that's it. And it's amazing. The platform is up there. I will link Silent's video in the description if anybody wants to build it on their own. This is really, really amazing. It has produced massive amounts of things, and I've only been AFK here for a few hours. And it's amazing. It really is amazing. So that just about wraps it up for today, folks. Thank you so very much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Be sure to leave a like and also subscribe. Peace.